Freddy. Sup, Freddy?
We're gonna go.
Ready, steady, Freddy.
We're gonna go see what Aunt May wants. Because she actually called. That was me foreshadowing something I didn't know was about to happen. We're just gonna leave him to his work. He's not at all gonna get worse in the time I'm away. He's just gonna perfect his metal arms and their weird tentacle-looking selves.
Well, I think you need to go see your aunt. Level 44 minus 20 plus 1. 25? Ooh, you got 2 skill points. Hey, look, it's sunlight now. Look at that.
No.
That's Manhattan's ass.
Yeah.
If Cap is America's ass, Peter is Manhattan's ass.
Yep.
Whee! You're getting pretty cool swing moves too now. Look at this.
I know you can't just be ordinary with your swings.
No, you gotta do a flare.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you're dizzy by the time you land. I'm coming, Aunt May. I know every other time I'm always late and have an excuse, but this time everything's going fine. I'll be perfectly on time.
You've no doubt heard about the riot at Empire State University. If this is not your usual toxic...
As I swing right
As you
past
swing
it.
right past the building. Alrighty, Rue.
What are you doing here?
Oh, right, because you gotta make friends with Miles.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's not a good start for him to be,
Fighting thugs.
yeah.
He's winning.
Yeah, he's actually,
If he wasn't outnumbered. If only he had spider powers. Sure that can't be foreshadowing anything.
not at all.
Does it seriously take this many guys to rob a teenager?
In Manhattan, yeah. If you don't rob a teenager with at least 3 people in your crew, are you really robbing the teenager?
Yeah. You gotta make sure there's no room for error. Ow.
Oh, oh!
He really got backed into an awkward spot for the camera. I could not see him.
Oh! What the fuck? And you're dead. Oh, that guy's still alive. And down. Oh, he's still alive.
Wow, you are one tough SOB.
He is a tough sob.
Oh, I almost feel like you deserve to rob this kid now.
As you teabag him.
You hurt?
You knock him unconscious, do a flip, and just land balls to face.
You're Spider-Man.
Hey, don't go telling
You're
everybody.
the amazing Spider-Man. You're the spectacular Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Man! You're Spider-Man! You're Spider-Man!
Look, that was really brave. But next time, leave the fighting to the pros. Okay?
Next time, go for the eyes.
What if there aren't any around?
Next time, do what John Cena said.
Just
Take
go
it,
swinging at someone
stab,
twice your size.
drag.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I fight guys stronger than me all the time. But when I do it, I have...
Oh, like that time you fought Ryan on the Brooklyn Bridge? That was so awesome.
Perfect example. If the other guy's bigger, you gotta be quicker. Okay?
Now see ya.
It's easy for you to say. Sorry, I just can't do it. You
Yeah, I mean, I am Spider-Man, the amazing, the spectacular, the friendly
Put
neighborhood.
him up.
Seriously?
Yeah, come on. First thing, don't let the adrenaline get to you. Breathe slow, breathe deep, relax. Hip square to your opponent.
So Spider-Man's just giving Miles a lesson on the side of the street.
I
Go
know.
off balance, look for an opening. Boom. Like that? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Only
Now
this
just
time.
imagine if you walked by and saw that. Like, wait a minute.
Okay?
Yeah.
I got it. Oh, sh...
What if somebody just walked up, yo, don't fucking punch Spider-Man, and they just attacked Miles?
Good.
Or they're like, yo, Spider-Man's mugging that kid.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or how come he gets free lessons from Spider-Man? Are you gonna open up a karate class, Spider-Man?
Ugh.
See you later, kid. In like 5 minutes, somebody else will be coming to talk to you. He may sound strangely a lot like me. Just ignore that.
Yeah, right?
Oh wait, I'm playing him now?
Yeah, now you're playing Miles again.
Interesting. Hey, Mom. Oh,
Bro,
no.
You're
It's...
not gonna believe this.
Hey,
I
dude.
just met Spider-Man.
And I punched him in the face.
How funny would it be if that guy on his cell phone right there was your friend?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I see you. I see you too, dude. Dude.
Yeah, I'll
Dude.
show him next
Bro.
time. I gotta go. I promised my mom I wouldn't be late.
Cool. Later.
Things look so different from the ground.
Hacking app
Cut
unlocked.
through there. Man, hope they're okay.
So you're gonna have to cut through the market.
Come on, no pictures. Keep moving.
And I'm sure I won't at all have to do anything involving hacking.
No. Oh, that's right, because Sable checkpoints.
See.
Everyone have their IDs out and ready.
Am I supposed to be going through the line?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess so. Get past the checkpoint.
You're kidding me. It's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Drone wasn't watching. Jump the fence.
I don't got all day to be sitting here like everybody else waiting.
Enter hacking mode.
Wow, that was too easy.
Quick, go now,
Can't believe
while they're not
some
looking.
systems are unsecured. Maybe I'll send an anonymous
Run, David. Also, don't get spotted.
hacking app.
They will shoot you.
Yeah, they don't make this seem nearly as dangerous as it really should.
Okay, time to move.
Nope. Yeah, this just seems so lightheartedly fun.
I know, but it's like there's actually guys with guns that are very seriously about
Go, 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 go. I was about to say, don't touch those boxes.
Okay, let's see.
don't mind this kid that's suddenly over
the gate
here.
on the left, or over the scaffolding to the right.
Ah, jeez, this seems like so much work just to
I know.
skip a checkpoint.
Okay, stay calm.
And it's not like I'm going anywhere illegal. Like, I'm just going to a shelter.
Yeah, that one, right there. Feast.
What happens with them? There's a lot of broken glass back here. Get up.
I think you have to hack the one directly in front of you. Oh no, he's moved. He's moved.
I see
Hack the car?
I'm throwing them in a cell.
Good thing all these things are easily hackable with one item. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Hack the other vehicle, I guess. Quick, vault the fence. Vault the fence.
I'm invisible.
Totally invisible. You don't see me.
Super stealth.
Yeah.
Clear.
Now I'm just gonna walk up on all these people like nothing just happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's how this works.
Hey, Mom.
Oh no, it is Mom.
Hi, honey. Did you make it to the feast?
Yeah, I just got here.
Yeah, almost there.
Yeah.
I see the front door right
At
here.
no point was I trying to hide from armed guards that would have shot me if they saw me.
You a choice.
Yeah, and I
Should look
chose
both
this
ways
over more
before
there.
crossing this road.
Always look both ways before.
Said
Children,
everyone agrees
always look both ways before you cross the street.
Okay. Sorry.
This has been a rule since cars were invented,
Just 'cause I don't
and
wanna
it will
talk
be a
about
rule until the end of humanity.
Yep.
I love you.
And
so
even
much.
before cars, because then it would have been horses and buggies.
Very true.
And
Very true.
I gotta go. I'll call you on my way home.
I
next
thought I heard a beeping. It's my laundry.
time.
I was like, I heard a beep, and I'm like, nobody should be home yet.
That's right. You were doing something.
I did start laundry.
Now I'll be calling my friend like, yo, dude, I totally just snuck through a military checkpoint.
After punching Spider-Man,
I
I'm
could-
so rock hard right now.
I could have
Feel my
died.
nips. Feel my nips.
Oh, no, I'm just glad
Yeah,
you're here.
that's just went down.
Hey, Peter,
What can I do to help?
you sound strangely familiar, and that handshake.
Didn't come
It's the same exact firmness.
And
as,
you're weirdly the same height as a man I just punched.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, Peter, feel my nips. They're so hard right now.
Yeah.
While to check
Is that a
on it.
bruise I see on your cheek right where...
Oh,
Wait a
don't worry,
minute.
Mr. Hodges. He doesn't bite much. You sure?
All right, time to start giving people coffee.
Hey, dude,
Coffee?
Thanks.
that's not an answer. I mean, I guess it's an
Need
answer,
help?
but...
Unless you know what the hell a quark is.
What
It's
the
a
hell is a
subatomic
quark?
particle.
It is a subatomic particle.
You know, the building block of protons, neutrons, hadrons.
Subatomic. It fits. Good one, kid.
Nice. Good one, kid. Crosswords are hard.
Damn hunk of
Yeah,
junk.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
I am not I'm not good at the crosswords.
Oh, we have a couple of CRTs at school.
Like, they're fun, I'm just not good at them.
No, you
Yeah.
just gotta...
My brain doesn't work that way with words.
That's not how TVs work.
That is most definitely how TVs work, David. I punch my flat screen all the time.
Well, to be fair, that's how old TVs like that work.
Old tube TVs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you smack the shit out of it. And then it didn't actually do anything because, like Miles, you needed to fix the cable connection.
Yeah, the actual issue. Oh.
The hero killed in the
Bad
bombing, as
timing.
reports emerged that he used his own body to shield
Can
others
we
in his last
break this
moments of
TV
life.
again?
His nips are no longer hard.
Yeah, sure, man, sure.
Hero. Man didn't do nothing heroic except get himself blown up.
Hey, Ernie. I see you've met Miles. He's gonna be helping out around here. You may have heard of his father, Jefferson Davis.
Yeah,
Pretty
the,
great that even though he's got a lot of stuff
the
going on right now, he
same
decided to come
guy.
out.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ernie.
Thanks. Listen, kid, I'm
You're an ass. I
sorry
know.
about your dad.
Come on, Miles.
Did they give Ernie hair in his ears?
I can't tell. They might have, or it might have just been hair from
From the side, yeah.
I
I was like, that's such a stereotypical thing of an old person.
Next time, I'm just gonna
It's
spill
nice
the
to
coffee
see
on
you.
them.
Yeah.
Grab an apron, wash your hands, and I'll show you around.
Thanks.
Those sandwiches
Peter.
look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Thanks for that back there. Of course.
Also, if you know Spider-Man, that quick lesson was so much more interesting than giving
Sable
people
should be leaving
coffee.
Dr. Michaels. Better get to the Bowery and locate him.
Ooh.
I'm afraid
Time to do something as Peter.
Yeah.
Hey, Aunt May, can I get one of those sandwiches to go? I'm real hungry.
really
Come on, you got
Web swing, I mean,
like a banana. Like,
doing science.
careful out
It's
there.
tiring.
Miles told me
We'll
to
just
stay
ignore the fact that I
safe.
tell Doc Ock I'm with you and I should be doing science.
yeah.
And we'll ignore the fact that I should be with Doc Ock when I should be with you because I say I'm doing science. Anyway, thanks for the sandwich.
Yeah. Never mind that if, you know, Mary Jane calls, I'll probably just blow all y'all off and,
Go hang out with my redhead.
yeah.
Fun friend.
And never mind how I somehow keep catching the bus without a job. But anyways, now that that little bit of a side adventure is over, I can go back to doing Spider-Man work.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Does whatever a Spider-Man can. Can he swing from a web? No, because it's a comic. I guess yes, because it's a comic.
Yeah. Maybe no, because I'm controlling them, and
There you go.
yeah.
Also, because his nips are hard. Look out.
It's a
He is
Spider-Man.
chafing a man. Because he's chafing, because he's Spider-Man and he didn't put on baby powder today.
There it is.
I'm heading to the Bowery to make sure Michaels gets to his new safe house. You know, safely.
I wouldn't do that. Silver Sable made it clear.
Why is it every time we play Spider-Man I want
Yeah,
candy?
well, what you gonna do?
Every time.
Just,
50-50 chance.
And I don't even really
Yeah,
like
fine.
candy that much.
I'll
It's
be in
just
the
something
neighborhood, but not
about-
too close. Just in
I'm
case.
programmed.
definitely almost kicked all those people off the roof.
It's a good thing you didn't.
It's just something about swinging through the city that makes you want to eat some candy.
I mean, I do like candy.
Ready for you, Dr. Michaels.
Oh, right. I didn't write down
It's called
that we're in episode 2018 minus the 20.
Don't worry, we're the best in the world.
Best in the world.
I feel better already.
Code
Feel
381
better
package
already.
is on the move.
With y'all super high-tech army gear.
I'm just saying, handcuffing myself to the briefcase would not make me feel safer about holding said briefcase.
Not at all.
It would make me more nervous. Because now if they show up, I'm losing a hand.
Yeah. Now I know.
Look, they showed up.
Gee,
I'm losing a hand.
never would have thought they would have came. Who would have thought they wanted this vial that badly?
I love that somehow they have imbued their rockets with negative energy.
I know.
And their bullets.
Yeah. and yet they still only have bulletproof vest and nothing else. Well, if they got that's pretty,
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Oh, see? If you hadn't have, put your hand to the briefcase...
Oh no! Oh no!
See?
Dr. Michaels, what's
See?
happening?
You didn't handcuff yourself to it, you could have just handed over the briefcase and you'd be fine.
Yeah, but then like dozens of millions of Manhattaners would be dead.
And they're gonna be dead anyway.
Welcome aboard.
They still got the briefcase, they just have a person attached to it.
Touche. Touche.
Because at no point through the entire ride through the city did anybody notice there was a giant armored vehicle.
Yeah, sure you do.
I love it. They're like, "We got this," and Peter's like, "Yeah, fuck you guys."
Let the real professional do this.
Also, see this fire hydrant? Fuck the water main.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna put this fire out and then continually keep wasting.
In pursuit of Martin Lee. I think he's got Dr. Michaels and the Devil's Breath.
All right, you gotta get that devil's breath.
Your way.
He took Michaels alive, so that's
Oh no! Swing!
Probably so we can force him to make more
Did
devils.
you just throw the missile at
to
civilians?
stop that truck.
Apparently.
Tank, whatever.
I was curious why it was giving me the option to, oops.
It's okay. You're still close. You can still see the truck.
Yeah.
No Spider... I've just realized this. No Spider-Man game isn't complete without a chase scene.
Of course.
Because they always have you swinging through chasing things because you're Spider-Man, you know?
That's what Spider-Man does. Oh.
That guy's so dead.
Yeah.
That guy's so dead. And I like that move. I like that they actually, like, customize a couple of these.
Yeah. They occasionally have ones where it's like, yeah, that guy is fine. And then there's the other ones where it's like, no, that guy's dead.
That guy's super dead. Super dead.
Interfering my ass. I'm doing all the work.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of doing nothing.
Y'all are the ones who got the guy caught in the first place.
It's true.
I'm not the one who let an armored vehicle just come over and take the guy.
And I think
There we go.
yeah, there we go. I mean, that was just a lot of bad guys. Now you have a truck all to yourself. Ooh,
That was an accident.
this is a pretty cool cinematic moment, I think. Like the jumping from truck to truck, resuming the swinging, doing all this. Like, this makes you feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got evil whips. How dare he have whips? You did not consent to whips.
I know.
Back the fuck off, Christian Grey. Oh good, he's down. And he's tied up. Probably liked that.
He is coming, and he will destroy all sinners.
No.
Oh no, his soapbox!
We'll destroy your platform.
Slow-mo. Slow-mo.
You always got a slow-mo look in the camera.
And what's up? Delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Oh. Oh.
Never mind.
Ah.
You clearly don't like frozen pizza delivered to your house. Oh god!
Oh god. Oh god.
You gotta move the left stick into the circle.
Nope.
Ah!
What's your status?
That is going to... We talked about this before, but good lord, the amount of damage done to these the pavement
I know.
in Manhattan is insane.
Just everything. Also, I definitely went under that car.
You did. I wasn't gonna mention it, but you totally did.
Ow. Ow.
Oh no. He's making you negative.
Oh,
You're gonna
God.
get really emo.
No.
It's gonna be Spider-Man 3!
No! I'm gonna be dancing in front of somebody's doorway.
I must be honest.
Or I'm in Stranger Things.
My abilities lend me a
Yeah, we'll go with Stranger Things. You're actually... So this is cool. I didn't think about this. This is kind of the mental scenario similar to the new Spider-Man movie.
I was waiting for you.
Which, have you seen that yet?
Not yet.
Never came.
Yeah, there's a... Mysterio messes with Peter a bit.
Real or in my mind?
But it's similar in that way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, is it real? Is it an illusion? What's happening?
Had to die with no heroes to save him. That officer saved your life, didn't he? He was here because of you.
It's like Silent Hill.
Ah.
No, David, don't abandon the mission. It's like Silent Hill up in this bitch. I think you have to climb the cars. Or no, is he on the main stage?
Oh.
Yeah, go over to where Jefferson would be.
Wanted to use him. A feudal
Yeah, he's just dicking with you.
Yeah.
And where
I
was
just
he?
lost track of where he teleported to.
Slinking away like a rat. He knew what was going to happen, and he fled. Norman is a hidden cancer on
Get
the
back
side.
here, Martin Lee!
Excised with no
We
trace
need
of
to
his
talk.
intention to return. Norman hides behind his mask.
Where did he go? He might have gone back in the circle with one.
Drag him into the light.
I feel like there's,
Become one of us.
I feel like there's other ways to go about this.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Take
One way
that.
or the other, you will
Well.
join me.
Time to fight some negatives. Because you refused. He made you an offer, and you refused it. From what I understand from The Godfather, that's not how this works, David.
I know.
These are supposed to be offers that you cannot refuse.
Well, I was trying to prove him right, but apparently I was able to refuse it, so it wasn't that good.
It's all Insomniac's fault. Which, speaking of Insomniac,
Yes.
they just announced this week that Sony
They are-
acquired it, so they're a Sony exclusive studio now.
Yep.
Which makes me excited, because that means 2 of their Sony IPs might get more attention now.
Yep.
Specifically Spider-Man and Ratchet & Clank. And I'm really hoping for another Ratchet & Clank because the remake they did, I never saw the movie, because the movie and the remake are connected, but the remake they did was really good. It was really good. I love the Ratchet & Clank. So I'm hoping. A lot of people are thinking that that means Spider-Man might be a PS5 launch title,
It could.
or like Ratchet & Clank or something. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was, if they're working off the same engine and assets,
Same.
because that would be a late 2020, early 2021 release. Maybe not like day one launch title, but early launch title, you know? But I could just see with Sony purchasing them that they put more money into making sure the project gets
Yeah.
done quickly.
They're very much gonna, you know, their powerhouses make sure they,
I'm wondering if they're gonna make Last of Us 2 a launch title.
I don't know, I keep, cause
Since they keep pushing it back, maybe it'll be like a cross-listed launch title.
yeah, cause it's hard to say, cause the original Last of Us was at the very end of the PlayStation 3.
That's
So
true.
they're not beyond just releasing it at the end of the console.
But then they very quickly released the remastered.
Yeah, once the PS4 came out.
So I could see it being one of those things where it's like it's a final launch final title for the PS4. It's an early title for the PS5, kind of like how they cross-did Destiny.
Yeah, I think a lot of that would probably just depend on the development kit for the PS5.
Probably, yeah.
Because Naughty Dog's not one to half-ass. If they're not comfortable making it on something,
They won't. Yeah, that's true.
they're very much going to go with the engine they know they can do the best as possible. Now, if they've had plenty of time to work with like the PS5 engine and kind of see what it can do, I could see. But at the moment, I'm very much just leaning towards it being like one of the last titles.
PS4 titles.
But there are a few titles.
What good were those handcuffs, motherfucker?
I know. You lost it anyway. But you kept your hands.
You okay?
So I guess that's a win.
Yes.
Does it seem to be
How
attached
worried
to
should
you?
I be?
Very.
But no, I could see that as far as launch titles go.
You're a popular guy.
I think it really depends on when the console comes out, because I know they mentioned, like Xbox has said, hey, we're coming out
The end of next year.
end of 2020, but Sony hasn't officially said yet.
Yeah, so theirs could still be early 2021.
Which means they could easily announce this as a launch title,
Yeah.
because that would be a 2.5-year development cycle
Yeah.
for
He was under your protection.
this, because you know they probably even though they say they didn't, you know they were already working on the sequel
We need to brief Mr. Osborn
once the
now.
game was close to the end of development, if not
I'll go
done.
with her.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll remember this.
And if they only have to really up the assets a little bit, or like rework it for the PS5 engine,
Yeah.
they've already got the character models not made because they'd have to re-render them, but conceptually done,
Yeah.
which is part of the big pre-production part.
Yuri, tell
So
me you
yeah,
got a
I
lead on
fully
Artemis'
expect the
location.
next one to be another Spider-Man title before they probably move on to some of their others.
Black sedan after the crash.
Well, that's the thing is with
Great.
with
Let me finish. We have a
them
partial plate.
being
One of my
purchased,
patrol guys just
I could
got
see
the
Sony putting the money behind them now to give them more teams,
Yeah,
You're a good
that
cop,
too,
Yuri.
just
I'm on
because
my
they
way.
do have...
because then they could have a Spider-Man team and a Ratchet and Clank team,
Spider-Man.
because Sony knows those are two properties they now have
How are you calling?
that will sell. Because Ratchet and Clank is very popular.
Yeah.
Hubs are the most likely
But anyway,
for Devil's Breath.
Not only, but not only that, but aren't they also the ones that did Resistance?
yes.
Yeah, which outside of the very last one, although... Well, no, the last two, they kind of did multi-platform.
No, they didn't. No, Resistance was always Sony.
Yeah, so yeah.
Because Resistance 3 was the last one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And Resistance 3 wasn't bad, it's just with the end of Resistance 2, there wasn't really a cool way to take that game.
Aren't you just
Yeah. They kind of... I don't know. They had a good idea for it, they just didn't really carry it out as much as they could have.
And I think they could easily, like you're saying, reboot that franchise, even if they restarted it.
Yep.
But they could reboot it for certain as a soft reboot
Oh yeah.
in some way. Kind of.
Especially with, you know, what they'd be able to accomplish now with newer consoles compared to...
Oh, yeah. Well, kind of like how they tried to do Killzone
Yeah.
for PS4, which I still haven't played the fourth Killzone. I didn't play the third Killzone. I need to play the third Killzone. I liked Killzone 2 a lot.
I have both of them still.
I have the first one. I don't have any of the PS3 ones.
Yeah.
But the first one was okay. The second one was really good in my opinion. And I never played the third or the fourth.
I like the fourth.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The Vulture. Robs from the rich. Here, let's carry this over to the next episode.
Yeah.
You'll talk to me about Resistance or Killzone in the next one.
I don't like the sound of that.
But that's a cool Vulture thing. I never noticed that. Which is interesting that people are like, hey, we like Vulture because he robs from the rich. And
Also really interesting that just that you got the windows up the side and all there, and then the whole middle of the building, there's just no windows.
that's very true.
It's a really weird building design.
It is. Bye, everybody.
Bye.